everybody, it's Tara here today with another house build for you. This is a speed build of a suburban, larger home. A little bit outside my comfort zone style-wise, but something I wanted to do just to kind of test my ability to build homes that are a little bit larger and a little more playable. So to get to the main attraction as far as this build goes, I decided that I wanted to make a larger home and I went for it, and I love everything about it structurally, but I lost all inspiration and motivation for the inside of the home. So I very luckily found the beautiful Sims fairy on YouTube and contacted her and decided that we were going to turn this home into a collab video. So I built the shell of this home and she is going to be doing the decorating in the inside. So once both of our videos are all up and set and ready to go, I will make sure that her video is linked below so you can see how the inside of this house turns out. I'm super excited to be doing my first collaboration, especially with someone who is kind of just starting out on YouTube the same way I am and has really cool, really unique builds that are really fun to watch. So I'm really excited to see what she did with the inside of this house. So we'll keep focusing on the build for now. I think the reason that I lost so much inspiration for the inside of the build is because I really focused on trying to do things on the outside that I don't usually do that are more structurally unique, like adding those kind of jet outs, trying to use smaller pieces of roofs, little things that I think add character and detail to a home and make it more realistic and less like Sims, and things that I don't usually do. When I'm playing, I'm less concerned about how my Sims house looks and more concerned about like the functionality of it. And when I'm building, I just want to make something pretty. So it's like two different worlds trying to meld them together. So here I am playing with the roof line, which is an eternal struggle for me. That's like one of my personal goals, is to kind of understand the roof tool a little bit better and I don't know, make stuff that's a little less cliche and just like have a little bit of interest or depth to them. So I was pretty happy with how this roof turned out. I think it gave like a nice suburban vibe, which is, what I was going for. So this house, I don't remember if it has a full-on layout or if I left the layout blank too, but I couldn't really figure out if I wanted it to be like, 3 bedroom, 1 bath, kind of small home, or have a little bit more like space and places to do things like skill building rooms and things like that. So again, like I said, I just really threw my heart into the outside and tried to make it something that I really thought was visually appealing from like a neighborhood view. And then figured that the inside is, it's really up to the Sims fairy to decide. And the house itself is on the gallery, empty, as an empty shell. So it's available for anyone to, take and kind of do whatever they want with. And that's, I do like to do that sometimes. I like to go on the gallery and find empty houses or renovation houses and pull those down and like use them as starter homes and have my Sims fix them up like while I'm playing, like gameplay wise. That's pretty cool. So it could kind of be something similar like that. Like a family could buy this home with 20,000 simoleons and just have nothing and really work to save up their money and renovate it, and that would be pretty cool. I did do the glass roof here. I think there's one point where I thought about changing it, but I kind of liked the idea that this might be maybe, a room where either like a sunroom or something, or a kitchen, and it would be like a really nice place to have all that extra light coming in. I'm gonna guess that you could probably use that as a greenhouse too if you wanted, but I do put a greenhouse around the outside at some point. So, even though it's 2 stories, it should still get a good amount of light on the inside. Very stark white windows we're going with, stark white doors, that's shutters, window panes that are really predominant, like vibrant. I feel like that gives me really good suburban vibes. I was trying to make like what I would imagine is like a cookie cutter home, but with its own little character. So, like the glass roof, I feel like would be one of those things. Um, the fact that there is like a little bit of warmth in the outside once you see it all put together here. I'm trying to decide on colors for the siding. I don't remember what we went with. It's gonna be a surprise for everyone right now, including me. Um, yeah, I think like a very cookie cutter tan cream. Like I wanted a really basic suburban home vibe. Like this reminds me a lot of like little cul-de-sac neighborhoods, you know, that basically pop up overnight. Yeah, that's kind of what I had in my mind when I was building this. Um, so yeah, so we're spinning around, getting all the outside detail done, doing a little bit of a darker foundation, adding some stone on the sides to kind of give it some depth and something a little more interesting than just the siding there. The what we'll call vanilla siding, very boring siding, and yeah, then we're gonna go on to the more fun stuff, which are all little nicks and crannies and details. So here I am adding some columns to, again, like I said, little details, a little bit of interest. Just using the 9 key to raise those bad boys up there. And yeah, I think they were a nice little touch to the outside, exterior, front look of the home. My usual enjoyment of landscaping. This came out so cute, I thought. I kind of built like a little bit of a flower bed. Um, so it looked a little more like, instead of just being wild plants, like it looked like something the person who lived here actually added to the home, which I thought would be really sweet to have. So I did this little fenced in area, filled it in with some plants and a little bit of like, you know, terrain editing to kind of help give it a more realistic look. Um, Another trick that this is something I learned through YouTube is I lowered the home down to flat foundation when I did this landscaping, so that I could get close to the house. When you have the foundation raised and you try to put plants close, it tries to raise the plants as well. That makes sense, you know, for how the game runs, but it's a little frustrating as far as actually doing the landscaping goes. So I just pop that guy back down on the ground and then do the landscaping, then pop him back up. Very easy. See, even the stairs stay there. It's very simple. So yeah, I'm filling in that flower bed with a little bit of dirt terrain, try and make it look a little bit more realistic. Trying to put in some decorations here. I love the wind chimes. Is that from backyard stuff? I just think that's so sweet, and you can, when you're playing and you have the sound on and you can hear the wind chimes, it's like just so relaxing. Yeah, anyway, so gonna do a little bit of decorating, a little furnishing on the outside, but like I said, nothing gets done on the inside. I left that all for the Sims Fairy to do. And yeah, so I'm adding a little bit of greenery to the house itself. I was just talking about this yesterday. I love when plants grow on houses. I think it just looks so sweet. It makes the home look like old and lived in, and just, yeah, I don't know. I just love it. So I try to do it a lot now. Um, Especially since I got Jungle Adventure and I have like all these really pretty, vibrant vines. Those are awesome. Put a little fountain in the garden. I thought that was sweet. You know, you sit in your little chair, drink your coffee there, and yeah, you can look at your fountain. How nice would that be? All right, we're doing the backyard now. I love this backyard. So what I did was I kind of made it so that there was a section of the lot that was actually meant to be the backyard, and there was a section of the lot that was meant to be more open and kind of separate from the home itself, a little more secluded, I guess. I'm not really sure how to explain it, but you'll see in a little bit. I took these little divots here and I made that an exit to the backyard. I thought that was a perfect little spot for a door so that you got the most use out of your porch patio space as possible. Initially, I kind of expected it to be in this room, but I just thought that that location kind of made sense for a door. It was really nice. So that's what we went with. And yeah, spinning around and getting the stairs so that we have our matching stairs here. And I put those right near the door there, so I thought that made sense. Yeah, so here we go doing the backyard. After this, the house is pretty much done, guys. It's just a little bit more landscaping, and I built a cute little greenhouse, and I think it's a nice empty shell. Had to have a little pool space, you know, imagining it as a family home. Especially now that we have seasons, I feel like pools are even more like fun and exciting to have because they not only have like a fun aspect and a health aspect for the fitness skill, but they also now contribute to like cooling your Sims down in the heat and stuff like that. So there's a lot that allows for really diving into and using the pools. No pun intended. um yeah, so doing some backyard furniture, a little bit of backyard activities for the little children. I'm trying to think if we get a fire pit back here. I don't think we do. I'd love to stick a fire pit in the back usually, but what else do we get? Oh, a little heater. Cute. Yeah, and then your laundry for drying out your clothes there, some more landscaping. And we are coming to a close, guys. I very much hope you enjoyed this video. I will let you watch the last few seconds in semi-silence, at least not hearing my voice, and I hope you enjoy Sims Fairy's video too. I will link hers in the description below. Have a good day, guys. Bye!